This video is made possible thanks to the EA Game Changers network. And also a massive thank you to EA for bringing me to the event to capture exclusive FIFA 18 content. What's going on guys, GCMC here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to my very first video from the FIFA 18 capture event. As you can see, we've got a pack opening, including some very good packs as well as me packing a prime icon. And we've got so much content to get through. Don't worry, it isn't just pack opens. We have got a couple of those along the way. But like I said, between now and probably 10 days or so, we've got a lot to get in. We've got gameplay, we've got player ratings, in-game stats, and a lot more, including actually, we've got a couple of very cheap squads potentially, could be very good starter squads for very start FIFA 18, where it launches in just a couple of weeks' time. But we've got the packs in the background, and the ratings, by the way, I'm not sure if they're 100% final or not. Some players in particular, though, you may notice they're a different club to what they are in real life. Like, for example, Renato Sanchez in-game, or in the build we played on, he's playing for Bayern Munich. Where in real life, of course, he's gone on loan to Swansea City. Some player positions may be changed as well. For example, Sadio Mane, we've seen his rating now, he's an 84 rated left wing, whereas you'll notice at some points in this video, he's actually a right wing. And the final thing I want to mention just before we get any further, if you are enjoying the FIFA 18 content, if you can leave a like rating, that would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the exclusive FIFA 18 content. Anyway, enough of the intro, let's get into packs themselves. So as you can see, we've got constant flow of 125k packs. The very first player to talk about is going to be, this animation by the way is so cool, Spaniard centre mid from Bayern, of course. It is going to be none other than a walkout player, 88 rated this year, Thiago, a 5-star skiller, 85 passing, 90 dribbling, and a very good dancer by the looks of it. And despite me packing about 3 or 4 times that whole event, I never actually got around to using him. Also inside this pack, by the way, we have got an 87 rated this year, Marek Hamšík from Napoli, 5-star week on him, and there's a couple of good players towards the end of the pack, but of course went too quick on that one. Next pack, obviously the animation pops round, and the player we're going to get is going to be an English player, a cam, is going to be Dele Alli. And the cool thing about getting him, he's an 84 rated player this year, but he's a walkout. As you can see, he has his wave. And I may have already mentioned it so far in this video, but Dele Alli does have 4-star skills this year. It's I think last year's 3-star, 3-star. Also inside the pack we have got Berlino, Mane and a Dani Carvajal. Next pack we go into is going to what position, what nationality. We have got ourselves a Spaniard, a centre midfielder again, but it's not Thiago this time. It is going to be Isco from Real Madrid, 86 rated this year, 71 pace, 89 dribbling, 83 shot and 82 passing. I think it's very much safe to say it was a very deserving upgrade this year. We also have got a Pedro, Dani Alves, Bernardo Silva, a Horn, Juan Fran, a 2082 to Szczesny on the right hand side of the pack. Next up though, we have got an English player, a striker from Spurs, and of course, it's not Dele Alli, it is going to be a Harry Kane. He's 86 rated this year, 71 pace, 87 shot, 83 physical, 79 dribbling, and some, I think like 71 passing or something like that. And honestly, this year, I don't think it'll be used too much because there's many other English strikers in the game. Like Antonio from West Ham, by the way, that's definitely one to watch right there. Next up, we have got a Chelsea centre midfielder, Spanish, and it's obviously going to be a Cesc Fabregas. He's 86 rated this year, 88 passing, 81 dribbling, and over the years he hasn't really been used too much. I think the last time that Fabregas like featured a lot in videos or in an actual squad story was probably back on like FIFA 12 possibly. And other than his passing, his card is 88, it is very average. Next up, we have got an Italian, a goalkeeper from Juventus, of course. It's going to be a legend himself, Gianluigi Buffon. 89 rated this year. I think possibly that's an upgrade from last year. 89 diving, 84 reflexes, 88 handling, and 90 positioning. A very good goalkeeper overall. And the theme of icons being new to FIFA Ultimate Team, potentially, when he does retire, probably, I think he said before, at the end of the World Cup this year, maybe he'll keep in line for an icon at some point in the next couple of FIFAs, hopefully. Also in the pack there, we've got N'Golo Kante, 87 rated this year, Matic, Turan, and a couple other very good players. In fact, a 88 rated Dybala, one of Buffon's teammates. And now moving on to the next pack, we are going to get a Slovenian player, goalkeeper, and he plays it for Inter Milan. So it does mean it's Handanovic. 87 rated this year, with 87 diving, reflexes and positioning, and 86 kicking on his card. So very good goalkeeper, probably not as good as Buffon in game, but in general there's a lot of variation in the goalkeeper slot in the Serie A. And we also got an 87 rated Eriksen there, 5-star week for 4-star skill moves. Alongside the other side of the pack, we have the Jonathan Tah. Next though, we go on to a Cam from Colombia that is going to newly transferred James Rodriguez to Bayern Munich. Has also got a confirmed wants to watch card this year, 86 rated, 85 shot and passing, and 83 dribbling. I think, to be honest, he may hold quite a decent value this year because of very good links to Bayern players. Also getting a Cardi, a Pastore, Bellerin 95 pace on him, and then we move on to the next pack, which is going to be a Frenchman, a CDM, playing for Chelsea. It's going to be a walkout this year, N'Golo Kante. Last year, I think, was an 81 by default, then got a winter upgrade, or a, ratings refresh to an 83, and now, like I said before, an 87 rated player. Last year is definitely one of my favourites in the game, if not my favourite midfielder, so hopefully this year, he does carry on the trend. And we also have a downgraded Ben Arfa this year, who does still keep his 5-star skill moves. Next up, we've got a Slovenian goalkeeper, and it's not going to be Handanovic this time. It's going to Jan Oblak from Atletico Madrid. 88 rated for him, 90 handling, 87 positioning, 84 handling, and 84 reflexes. And that right there is probably one of my favourite walkout animations this year. And I have used him a couple times already. I think he actually might be part of a video going up in the next couple of days or so. There's a Kovacic in there, but a play he may have missed potentially then is an 87 pace this year, Kevin Gameiro at Atletico Madrid, so it could be a very good striker from the very start of the game. Next up, Hugo Lloris from Spurs, 88 rate, I think that's the same rate as this year, or FIFA 17 should I say, 88 diving, 90 reflexes, 86 handling, and 82 positioning. And this year, for FIFA 18, I imagine it'll be a go-to goalkeeper yet again if you make a French team, for example, or a Premier League side, because there's a lot of good goalkeepers in the Prem, to be fair, De Gea, Courtois, and if he's anywhere as good as FIFA 17, Jack Butland. Next up, we move on to a Belgian striker from United. That is going to be Romelu Lukaku. He's absolutely killing it so far this season at his new club. He's 86 rated this year, 83 pace, 85 shot, 74 dribbling, 84 physical, and a 70 passing. Overall, I think he'll be a very in-demand striker this year because he looks great and performs very well in-game as well. Next in, we've got, I think it's Regani and a few other good players in the pack. Moving on, we go on to the next one, and we have got another Belgian player, and it's a centre forward this time, playing for Napoli. That means it's going to be none other than Dries Mertens, who last year is fantastic and has scored a lot of goals this year. 86 rated, massive upgrade for him, 90 pace, 89 dribbling, 80 shot, and a 79 passing. Like most years, the Serie A teams are very good from the get-go, and someone like Dries Mertens, quite similar in fact to Romelu Lukaku, not like play styles, but they're both very high-tier strikers in their particular leagues. And last season, Mertens kind of came out of nowhere, because before, he was a known player, but wasn't really like a prolific goal scorer. Then he moved to the central role as a striker, and he started banging them left, right, and centre. So maybe this year again, could get made special items. Next up, we've got another Belgian. This time, it's a centre-back. It's Toby Alderweireld from Spurs. And if I'm correct, he's the highest rated centre-back in the Prem this year as an 86 rated player. And move on to the next one, which is going to be a German player, a Cam, playing for Arsenal. So obviously it's Mesut Ozil, and for an 88 rated player, I don't think it looks too great. 71 pace, 74 shot, 87 passing, 86 dribbling, okay, that is very, very solid. But the rest of it is a type of player that really doesn't appeal to me. There's also many different alternatives in the Prem compared to Mesut Ozil. Also inside the pack, we have got ourselves a Mario Gaspar, a Duriz, and a Forsberg from Leipzig. Then we move on to the next pack, is going to be a striker from Gabon, so it's pretty much one man only, and that is only Borussia Dortmund's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who this year is 88 rated, so he's a walkout, 96 pace, 81 dribbling, 84 shot, 75 passing, 71 physical, and just a great card. Last year, he was very good, but his dribbling at points could be a little bit clunky, but he's now got a 4-star week for 3-star skill moves, pretty same as last year, but a clinical striker. And the last pack before we move into the Prime Icon is again to another Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, again from Borussia Dortmund. This time, it's different pack animation or a walkout animation, and I think I was like twice in the space of a couple packs, so hopefully I can save some of my luck for the full game itself. But now though, I'll leave you the full clip of packing the icon, just so you can get the game sound and all that good stuff. And finally, if you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button for exclusive FIFA 18 content. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.
Something for your mind.